Genesis 23:1. We're going to flow through 25:18. So I'm going to break it out. We're going to go into a few precepts and break down this law a little bit so we can get some understanding on the Holy Bible. Much money as it is worth, he shall give it me for a possession of a burying place amongst you. So he's willing to buy the land and a calf. Give me a calf so he can perform his burial. And Ephraim dwelt among the children of Heth. Ephraim the Hittite answered Abraham in the audience of the children of Heth, even of all that went in at the gate of the city, saying, Nay, my Lord, hear me. The field I give thee. See that? The field I give thee, and the cave that is therein, I give it to thee. In the presence, in the presence of thy sons, of the sons of my people, I give it thee. Bury thy dead. And Abram bowed himself before the people of the land. And remember, when you go back to, I believe it's in Genesis 12, he says, I'm going to bless those that bless you and curse those that curse you. So this is the spirit that the nation should be in. They should be in the spirit of, I want to bless Abraham. I want to bless Isaac and Jacob so that I can be blessed. Like the scripture said, in thy seed shall all the people be blessed. But that don't mean it's guaranteeing that he's going to bless everybody because it's open. That means it's an option. Bless me and be blessed. But what did they do? All the nations didn't bless him, but they did what? They cursed him. You see that? They cursed him. But back then, that's why people try to compare the heathen from back then to the heathen now. The heathen now just they ran all the way they ran their course of their sin. Heathen back then was dealing with our ancient forefather righteously, like, yo, here, you can have it. That's the kind of respect and acknowledgement that they had for our forefathers. Verse 13. And he spake unto Ephraim in the audience of the people of the land, saying, But if thou wilt give it, I pray thee, hear me. I will give you money for the field. Take it of me, and I will bury my dead there. And Ephraim answered Abraham, saying unto him, My Lord, hearken unto me, listen unto me, listen to me. Come on, listen to me, King. Listen to me, Malak. Listen to me, God. Listen to me, Lord. The land is worth 400 shekels of silver. So I say it's just a little more than 6,000 bucks, or 5,000, give or take about $5,000 for that piece of land. So we're dealing with give or take about $5,000 in value for that piece of land, that choice land during that time of today's money. Today's money, give or take around 5,000 bucks. So, it says, verse 15, My Lord, hearken unto me. The land is worth about 5,000 bucks, 400 shekels of silver. What is that betwixt me and you? Bury therefore your dead, man. Go ahead and bury your dead, man. 5,000 ain't nothing, man. You so awesome, man. You can have that, man. It's like if you got it and it's nothing to you, and it's like a superstar in righteousness is coming to you, like, yo, I want to buy this land. You like, no, for who you are, take that land, man. Bury your dead. Continuing. And Abram hearkened unto Ephron, and Abram weighed to Ephron the silver which he had named in the audience of the sons of Heth, 400 shekels of silver, current money with the merchant. And with the field of Ephron, which was in, see how righteous Abraham was? He knew that was his land. That's his land, man. And he's like, no, I'm going to pay for it, man. This is the spirit that he's dealing in. This kind of guy you're dealing with Abraham, the father of nations, the father of the Israelite race, the father of Israel, The grandfather of Israel, the father of Isaac. This is the type of man you dealing with. A wealthy man, spiritually and in the physical. It says, in the field of Ephraim, which was in Machpelah, which was before Mamre, the field and the cave which was therein, in the cave which was therein, and all the trees that were in the field in the field that were in the border round about where were made sure unto Abram for a possession in the presence of the children of Heth before all that went in the gate of his city. So he had witnesses. You know, we dealing in contracts. We dealing in here's the money, good for service. Nobody being cheated. Nobody trying to slide anybody. Nobody doing any favors, like, you know, fair exchange. This is what the man said the field was worth to him. We didn't sit there and haggle. We say, here, bam, broke it off. He wasn't a cheap man. Verse 19. And after this, Abram buried Sarah, his wife, in the cave of the field of Machpelah, before Mamre. The same is Hebron in the land of Canaan. And the field and the cave that is therein were made sure unto Abraham for a possession and a burying place by the sons of Heth. Kalashara, Dabar Yahweh, Na'ashah, Nashemai. All of Yahweh say what we doing here. We acknowledge and submit and agree to and accept the covenant of the Most High, what He commanded in His law. So this is what we dealing with. We dealing with Sarah passing, Sarah passing, Abraham being dealt righteously with and dealing righteously with the son of Heth, buying the land, burying his people. Like what we should do, we should be in the mindset of, yo, we need to buy land and bury our people, because we're not gonna always be here. It's guaranteed and it's sure that we're gonna be ash, that we're gonna be not ash, but we're gonna be we're gonna be deceased. These bodies are going back to the dirt. So we might as well stop playing and kidding ourselves and prepare for it, man. So when it happens, it is what it is. You ain't leaving a burden on nobody, but we actually prepared to bury one another.